Now an ABC6 investigation into young women selling sex on the streets of Columbus. It's estimated that more than 1,000 women are forced into a life of sex for money every year in Ohio. ABC6 investigator Chris Coberl takes to the streets overnight for this very real look at what's considered modern-day slavery.
It's just after 10 o'clock on a recent night in downtown Columbus, and Jeanette Bradley is getting ready to hit the streets. The same streets she used to walk as a drug addict and a prostitute.
There's a girl. See her pimp sitting there?
Bradley invited us and our cameras on this trip to show us the hidden society that emerges at night. It's filled with drugs, gangs,
See a lot of them dope boys too, they're on bikes.
and young girls who are little more than slaves. These are the streets of Columbus, Ohio.
It's lasting. It never leaves you. I mean, it's hard to trust. It's hard to, it's hard to have hope, you know, in this hopeless world, and you're just holding on to whatever you can hold on to.
Recent studies show human trafficking is second only to drugs in illegal sales, and Ohio is centrally placed in the market. An estimated 1,800 girls are trafficked in the sex trade in Ohio right now. It's an issue State Attorney General Richard Cordray has studied since taking office.
All it takes is one round with a date rape drug or some sort of compromise situation. They move you from one location to another, and next thing you know, you're caught in the cycle. About 1,000 young people, we estimate, had that happen to them last year alone.
And Bradley knows it's cash and drugs that fuel the fire.
You think of one girl and your quota's, you know, turn 10 for the night, come home with $1,000. That's just one girl. That's $365,000 a year because they don't get any time off.
Through force, fraud, or coercion, women are reduced to dollars and cents and made to walk the streets.
So I just try to do whatever I can, because if everybody would just see them for what they are as victims, then they might think differently. They might see them as somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's sister that just lost their way.
Cordray says finding a way to end it will take education and laws. Ohio currently doesn't even have a law in the books addressing human trafficking.
But we are working to get the law changed so that there will be a freestanding felony offense of human trafficking in Ohio.
Cordray hopes to have that law in place by the end of the year. In Columbus, I'm Chris Coberl, ABC6 investigator.